Alright then, we are back. Still in the middle of a war with Joseon. I am worried about the 33k stack here though. So I will need to be careful. Alright, probably should do this. Check on a couple things. Could revoke privileges. Yeah, why not? I was afraid this would occur. Wooded Highlands. I just hope my fire phase dismantles them a bit more before their inevitable shock phase starts. Okay. Good. That didn't change anything. Nice try, Greater Nobles. Right, in a couple months I'll go ahead and do the what do I call it again? Lesser Nobles as well. Yeah, I'm definitely going to grab as many Joseon culture provinces as I can manage. So I'm just going to avoid this province for the time being. Since this is not a culture I can accept. Or unquire. Heck, what's the main culture of Orangquad if it's not Orangquad? Culture Mongol. Okay. I don't see a Mongol culture. Okay, I don't need this fleet over here anymore. Let's move them, shuffle them along. Actually, I'm gonna need you in the Korea Bay. Oh wait, the... Eh. Oh. Okay. Just need to wait for them to movement lock, and then I can go ahead and take the fight to them. That movement blocked by hostile fort. What fort? This one? Huh, okay. Your 4 light ships are not enough to actually fight them, so... This time I'll have the advantage. Or at least terrain advantage. Not enough to blockade the province. Or how much all these provinces will cost. That's 70 war score. Okay, it's gonna be a while. Now it's nothing but transports that I'm fighting. Wonder why they're not retreating. Oh well. Free ship destruction. Guess that's their other fleet. Yeah, I probably should retreat. Well, they won't be able to repair up there for a little bit. They will help blockade the middle fort that I'm sieging, so... A couple of the ships are pretty badly damaged though, so I do need to be careful. Probably going to try attacking again. This time I've got now a backup army that's able to assist, so... This one doesn't need repairs. I'll move them straight along to over here. God, actually pause. I'd rather grab a bunch of prestige. Yeah, I'd rather the stack go to here. Since it's not covered by any currently active forts. Now you can move into that central province. Rather take the long mountainous coastline for the time being. I do kind of wonder where that Korean fleet went. War exhaustion continues to rise. I figure once they take their capital, they will be beaten down enough so that they're willing to accept just about any peace. Besides, I can't wait to sack the thing. Well, loot the city. Which inevitably occurs whenever you win a siege. You loot the province. And I'm just going to occupy this province real quickly. There we go. Right, occupy that province and then I'll take my land. You can get back to drilling right away. War reparations. Give up claims, why not? Small amount of cash. Besides, I'm going to need a while to integrate all this. Our menu is independent. Bit strange, but okay. So we can go here and this one. And this one can go here. Okay. Not a huge amount of loot, but there's one. Wow, my capital now has a rank 2 city hall. Amazing. The Nogai Horde. Is Transoxiana starting to have trouble with their massive empire? It's really hard to tell where Tianwan ends and Transox begins. Oh, a coalition. I need to be careful. I'm definitely going to need that improved relations modifier in order to get that aggressive expansion down a bit more quickly. There's now a bank in my capital. Interesting. Huh. These two provinces could get a bigger rather manufacturing. I think I have enough money to just write them. Now that that's settled, I've burned most of my money on it. I think I'll actually burn a bit more on something else. There and wait, no. Education. go. This colony's about finished. Okay, I need another month. I can start colonizing the garden. Right, I want to build trade harbors along the entire coastline, because that's the only real way to communicate at the moment. Controversial. Just gonna remain neutral. Isn't that excellent? Wait. Dang it, I was about to fabricate a claim on Joseon before it dips below 40. It's gonna have to wait a little while again. These two can drill this one. You know what? Drill as well. I mean, who are currently members of the coalition? This large red blob, this large, well, medium-sized pink blob, and this small green one. You know, I could, in fact, do something else. You know what, instead of drilling, if I declare a war soon, I'm going to wait until the summer months though. If I declare a war soon, then I can grab the coalition and stop it in its tracks. I'll avoid taking any land because I don't actually want any. Well, except for maybe this province. This province would make it a little bit easier for me to control things. Maybe this one as well. It's not important. That's a lot of minorities. Significant. Small. It's gonna lose a lot of reduce separatism by a large amount, so why not? China where? Phison. Nice. It's another 48 goods on the list. There's enough Dev and Niv culture that lets me accept it. So now I can go ahead and convert them, at least a good bit more easily, out of those provinces that haven't already syncretized. And now I've got enough to color in this wasteland. It's nice. Although I figure as soon as I'm done colonizing this province and I get this province in, it's actually going to stretch really nicely. Delegation from Iran. It's actually this province, not the place. Iran, whatever. Yep. It's gonna lower separatism by a huge degree, so why not? Still haven't earned the coalition, and my troops are ready. Two mid. Two mid. Or Saka. Well, two med's right here, and in order to get to Saka, I would have to go all the way up here, so... Yep, let's pick a Runquan. Besides, Nara's not as far north as Aten. I am going to have to deal with a single navy. That of Liang. Strongly encourage looting. I'm not actually taking much territory. I'm going to avoid sieging provinces that I actually would like to have. Just hope communication efficiency gets calculated at some point soon, because I would like to have... this finally... be able to finally core some of this stuff. So I just need to wait a minute. I don't need a lower base unrest in my Shinto provinces. There's no reason for them to dislike me at the moment. We're having siege years. This is the siege general. Split up a spy network in order to more properly get them set up. Okay, from the looks of it, they haven't let their navy out, so... yeah, their navy's not even that strong. I'm gonna send both navies in, just blockade as many provinces as possible. You'd have to walk around. Gonna avoid sieging these two. I actually want these two provinces. They are of proper culture. Draken culture. Again, I'm gonna avoid Dower for a while. Although there is enough dev for me to accept the culture. Orokin, though, not so much. Besides, the further inland it gets, the more difficult it will be for me to actually do anything about it. Great, it's gonna be more expensive to deal with. 14th September, okay. Siege that province down as well. Just keep drilling. Sure, it reduces the amount of money I loot, but army professionalism is still pretty useful. Okay, how long has it been since I acquired these provinces? A year by now? I mean, shouldn't it be done by now? Okay, head back to here so that I've got an army ready to reinforce on both sides. Huh. Guess I've overpowered the fort. Let me check province history to see. Next by Japan in March of 1743. It's been over a year and a half, almost 2 years, and still haven't recalculated communication efficiency. Wooded flats. That gives defensiveness, but it doesn't give a defensive bonus on our roll, so I'm not even going to bother trying. Yeah, I have to still be careful of China's gigantic armies. Okay, what's the Miltech difference? I've got 8 levels on them. And 10 levels, 11 levels on this one. Also 8 levels. No, 7. On the Siege of Hado. You're just gonna wait here. Like to wait and see what's going to happen with the larger stacks. Occupied by Dower? Alright, they've got a permanent claim on the province. Looks like no one's walking into the province, so... Wooded Flats. Is anyone movement locked in that stack? I am. Okay, I can recall that diplomat now. Slightly decided against it, okay. Maybe they just weren't aware of my army walking in. This siege right here should be over fast. I wasn't expecting 14 days, but that's fine by me. I guess I can say that this is my chance to finally loot China. I've heard it's very lucrative in M&T to do so. That was a fast surrender. And my manpower's no longer low, so... There's also that. Gonna send half the ships back so I can have at least a little bit of an easier time. Sieging down that province. Okay, this can blockade 95 Dab, and it also focuses the blockade on provinces that are under siege, so that should be fine. Especially since this one is done now, so I can have... So that the sieging army has one backing it up. Now two. The front army, I mean. Okay, let's bring you in. That should blockade even more provinces. This province is really wealthy. I hope I'm going to be able to loot it. And it looks like Ashikaga is dealing with Dower as well. Thank you. You're not totally useless in war. You know what? This one's actually going to be so quick that you can actually go all the way to the Front fort, well... This one deals with this province. I know for sure it's enough to block... I have enough ships to blockade all three of those provinces, since it's already blockading those three at the moment. Okay, yeah, it's been over 2 years. At this point I'm just going to force the... you know what? I'm gonna heed the warning and save first, just to be sure. Well, there is an autosave I can fall back onto that's at the start of this year. I don't really need to spy network here anymore. Okay. Okay, this will cause the game to lag severely. As I'm just forcing it to recalculate all of that CE. What is the defensiveness on this thing? Negative 42%. That's fine by me. That means the sieges are only about 12 days per siege tick? Maybe 13? Okay, so there's at least 2 provinces that I can definitely core. Before I'm out of administrative points. Okay. Terrible communication. Okay, since there's unrest up here, well, that might have to do with the actual autonomy level. Definitely going to have to build harbors along this coastline. It's the stuff that I can't core at the moment. The others aren't quite as important. On the other hand, it's going to take me 7 months at least to get enough. Well, actually exactly 7 months. This will take 9 months. It's going to be a bit past when I'm able to core. I think there's a couple other provinces I can core anyway. Like this one. Beforehand. Alright, okay. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just loot, what today is Beijing. The province is named Shuntian though, with the city called Kanbaik. Kanbalik. Also gonna siege down Tianjin. It's not a major city, as well as MEIOU. They don't have a huge amount of money, but this one does. So that's a decent amount of money. This has a lot. I don't really need to loot China to fund my economy, but it's going to be a good idea. Can't wait to see how the name transforms. $1746.32. Okay. I think that means March, but it could also be February. I don't think I need a siege anymore with this stuff. Especially since my actual goal is to just make a lot of money and make sure they don't become a threat in the future. At least in the near future. Do I need 2 fleets here? 73 and 66. Okay, yeah. I'm going to need both fleets in order to make sure I actually get the thing. Wait, let me guess. This is the siege general, isn't it? I would. No, okay, good. The siege generals are the ones that are actually sieging. Because I wasn't paying attention to which army was going where. I was just grabbing them based upon position. State support. I haven't even triggered loot burden yet, though. I don't actually have that much loot. Armies are carrying 4,000 ducats worth of loot. Okay. Could walk through there and then get into the pass, but where are you headed? Ah. Guess I need a new general. Ooh! All the recent warfare has brought my military tradition up. And I probably need to upgrade all my forts. Especially now that I have a lot of manpower. And to spend on that sort of an endeavor. Deforest a province will remove lumber restraint. No, lumber's good. This province could use a better road. And I probably shouldn't spend more manpower while I'm still technically at war. And I don't think I actually waited long enough for my war exhaustion to fully recover either from the previous war, so I still need to be a bit cautious. However, I am definitely finishing up. I might take this province too. Or, well, loot the province too. Just need to wait for this fort to be finished sieging down. To finish with its siege. This one is just too well protected. I have no reason to go here. Nor here. Oh, actually, yeah. These provinces are close enough. I can still reach them. Alright, I'll siege these 3 provinces down. I definitely want these 2 provinces. They're rather valuable. I have 1 troop over here in order to... Ah, there comes the loot burden. Don't worry, it will slowly disappear as loot gets sent back. I was not expecting it to be that quick. Makes me wonder where the capital was. Right down here. It's probably their most valuable province. No, it is not. I think I see 166 around here. Of course, I'm looting everything, so... I think the 166 might actually just be my capital. No, 264. Ah, it's Ashikaga, that's 166. Alright. Almost at the point where I can honestly say it really isn't worth it to try teching up anymore. A lot of ducats into okay, that is a huge amount of ducats into farming efficiency. Another province looted. This is the fire general. Yeah, okay. Swap you out with a better general and fire this general. Since I've got too many of them now. I can't walk into there. 179, okay, it's this province, that's huge. I still need to be careful with war exhaustion though, it's driving up unrest. Oh, I thought I was sieging down this province, not this one. Well, I think that's enough loot. To get this province, I would have to siege it down. Well, it has hardly anything in it, so I don't really care. I don't need more provinces. I'm still too busy trying to integrate this stuff, so... Alright, I think I'm going to grab one more tech level in each. I'm gonna take minimum amount because otherwise I start getting penalties with unrest and whatnot, stability. I don't need that at all. Lost the effect of minimal loot burden. Provinces could definitely use it because communication is just absurdly bad. Unrest is 0 and have not going. Almost 0, but it doesn't really matter. How much would this cost? Oh wait, that's already a core. Never mind. So I'm coring all of the provinces that I can core, except for this one, so really I'm just going to wait on building up the communication. 2,000 ducats or 10 prestige? 10 prestige. I earned those 2,000 ducats in about 6 months, half a year. Alright. Let's get my military fleet to head back. Alright, I should be able to core that last province. These provinces are going to need a wait. Revolution in Kazan. Kazan? I thought it was huge. They're doing so well, and yet they're not doing so well anymore. Yeah, it's about time I stopped. Alright then, save the game. I'm very close hitting the point where Enlightenment is its penalty maxed out, so that's when I'll stop doing techs and start working on stuff like idea groups. Anyway, I will see you again tomorrow. Until then, bye.